Hi, welcome to the payments webinar and thanks for joining. My name is Erica and I'm a happiness engineer here at WordPress, and I have been here for close to 18 months now. A few notes about the webinar. We are recording today's session for sharing after the webinar is completed, and you can ask questions during the webinar using the QA feature in Zoom, and we'll answer some of your questions as we're able, and ask the presenter to answer some of the questions as part of the live webinar. If we don't get to your questions, please reach out at wordpress.com/contact or reach out to our happiness engineers through live chat or email. And then later on, you'll receive an email that includes today's video, a survey, and a discount code for joining us today. You'll also want to check other topics that we'll cover this week in our webinars at wordpress.com/webinars. And so with that, I'm proud to introduce my colleague, Rose.
Hello everyone, my name is Rose and I'm from the Philippines. I work as a happiness engineer and I help people on their WordPress.com sites. And one of the most common inquiries we receive is how to monetize their site. So today we're going to talk about different ways to monetize your sites through word ads, simple payments, and recurring payments. I'm just gonna share my screen now. So word ads, simple payments, and recurring payments. Just before I share my website for test, gonna show you the differences. For the word ads, simple payments, and recurring payments, you need to have at least a premium plan for your WordPress.com sites. And then ways to earn for word ads, you will be earning through ad revenue share. Simple payments and recurring payments, you will earn through products and services. So you need to have your own products and services in order to earn money for using simple payments and recurring payments. For word ads, you need to have a PayPal account because that's how you're gonna get paid. Same with simple payments, you need a PayPal account. And for the recurring payments, you need to have a Stripe account. So we will begin with the word ads. I'm going to my website now. And in order to access those three tools, you need to go from your WordPress.com dashboard, you go to Tools, and then you go to Earn. So from here, you will see all the 4 options to earn money with your WordPress.com site with a premium plan. Collect one-time payments is for the simple payments, collect recurring payments is for the recurring payments, and earn ad revenue, this is for the word ads. Refer a friend, you'll both earn credits, this is for the affiliate program that we offer. So word ads, we will begin with the word ads. You can click this earn ad revenue. Oh, sorry, hold on. Need to share my other site, hold on. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go back to Tools, Earn, and then click Earn Ad Revenue. So just click Join Word Ads button, and it will ask you for the settings. Run ads for all users if you want the ads to run to anyone visiting your website. Run ads only for logged out users, meaning for only those who are not logged into WordPress.com, or pause ads for no revenue. Just gonna select run ads for all users, and this is where you're gonna enter your PayPal email address for the payment. I'm an individual sole proprietor, and if you are a US resident or based in the US, put a check mark. I'm not a US resident, so I'm not putting a check mark. And click Save Settings button. Once this is set up, you can check your earnings from this tab. it may take a few weeks or sometimes even months before you can start seeing numbers here. And please note that there's a minimum $100 before you get paid. And if you need to know more information, just go to wordads.co for more information about word ads. So that's all for word ads. We're gonna proceed with simple payments. Just gonna have to share my other screen now. So for the simple payments, we're gonna use a block called simple payment. I'm just gonna go to site, pages, say I'm going to publish a new product, and I will click on create add new page right here. I'm just gonna use the blank layout. You can also put this on post, and then just say products. You can add a new block by clicking this plus icon right here, or right this one on the upper left hand side, or you can do / simple payments. Then I will click media library because I already have the picture saved on my media library. By the way, my website is selling vegetables. So I'm gonna select this one for my product. Then item name, just put fresh apples, 4 pieces. So it's a 4-piece pack. Then just put something on the description. And then I will put a price here. Let's say $10. I want to allow people to buy more than one item at a time. So I will click this. And then I will put my email address here for my PayPal account because this is where I'm gonna get paid. So this is all set up now and ready to publish. I'm gonna click the publish button. Let me just do a preview so we can see how it looks. It's right here. So for the simple payments, you can list more than one products in your website. However, there will be no shopping cart. So people can purchase multiple items of the same, multiple products of the same item, but they cannot purchase multiple items in one shopping cart. So because there is no shopping cart option. So this is for the simple payments. I'm gonna proceed with the next, which is the recurring payments. Just gonna close this down. For the recurring payments, we need to first set up our Stripe account for receiving payments. So I'm gonna go back to tools, earn, and then click this collect recurring payments. Connect Stripe to get started button. Gonna sign in. By the way, let me just go back here. So if you don't have a Stripe account yet, you need to fill out all this information to create a Stripe account. But if you already have one, just click sign in. Then put in my sign in. Okay, and I'm set. All right, so I'm gonna create a payment plan. Click this option here. Add new plan. Let me see, $5 monthly. Let me do vegetable monthly pack. So enable customers to pick their own amount. That is an option. Allow the customer to sign up multiple times to the same plan. That is also an option, but I'm toggling them off. So I'm gonna click add now. And I have this new payment plan available. Now I'm ready to create a new product for this subscription, I'm gonna go back to pages. Let me just use the same page that I used earlier. And then from here, I can add a new block, and then I will search for recurring payments. So you can see here, I will see the two payment plans that I have available. I'm free to use either of them, or I will create a new plan. So I will just select the one that I already created, $5 per month. And then you can change this contribution by just highlighting them and then. Right. So this is the payment button. I have to put some titles and pictures. So let me just do that real quick. Just put this at the top. Then I can add a picture. Just use this one. And then let me just center this. That's the click update. Now let's check how it looks. All right, it's right here. And when people click the sign up now, it will take them to Stripe to enter their details. One last thing that I want to show is the premium content. So another common increase that we get from our users is how they can offer contents for purchase to their customers. So there's a block that you can use, premium content, this one. From here, it's a group block that you can see, oh, subscriber view. This is what people will see once they purchased. Logged out view, this is before they purchased. So what I can do here is go to subscriber view and put the things that I want to be hidden. Most common thing that they want to offer is downloadable items. So I can just click here and click this plus icon at the top to add a new block, and then I will select file. And then I will click media library. I have a saved PDF file right here, this one. So it's for download. Probably put some description. Download your recipe below. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go to the logged out view to give customize. Put some title here. Heading. Recipe. Just put it at the top. Click update. And let's see how it looks. Back to products, and it's right here. So they can subscribe and they will be asked for their payment through Stripe. And let's just look at how it looks if they're already signed in. So if they're already purchased and signed in, this is what they will see. So they can just download the file from here. Back to you now, Erin.
Yeah, so we had a couple of questions that I saw recurring. If you could speak to the availability of word ads on different plans and even on self-hosted sites, which we had several folks ask about.
Word Ads is available for WordPress.com sites with at least a premium plan. So premium plan is required. Business plan will also let you add word ads and also e-commerce plan. If you there, this is the website for word ads if you want to learn more about it, and also for sign up.
Okay. And then there were also some questions related to how Simple Payments is different from WooCommerce. And I thought maybe it would be helpful to give some examples of when you would use one versus the other.
Yeah. We have WooCommerce this coming Thursday, but to answer that question, just very basic, Simple Payments will let you accept payments from users through PayPal, but only for one item. So there is no shopping cart. You can have multiple items listed, but you will have to do it manually because it's it's more advisable to use Simple Payments for those who have few products to sell, probably like 3 or 5, because you will have to do the simple payments one by one for each of your product. And then there will be no shopping cart, like people can add to cart and purchase multiple items all at once. With the simple payments, they can only purchase, so for example, this products that I created earlier, they can only purchase this at once through PayPal. They will be taken to PayPal to make a purchase. They can purchase 5 or multiple items of the same product, but not different products all at the same time. With a WooCommerce is a plugin that will turn your website into an e-commerce site wherein you have your section where you can manage all your products, where you can manage the orders and all those stuff. So you are not leaving your WordPress.com site because everything will be there for you to manage. And then you will have the shopping cart so people can purchase multiple items all across your website in one go. And then your payment option is not limited to PayPal because you can use other payment methods that you want. And so as I mentioned earlier, if you want to learn more, just join our webinar this coming Thursday. We're going to be talking about WooCommerce.
Yeah, and then there were a couple of questions about, like this one, for example, what is a Stripe account? Is that affiliated with WordPress or is it a third party?
It's a third party, and you also need to check if Stripe is available for your country. So as you can see earlier when I was doing a test, because the Stripe account that I have is only a test account because Stripe is not available to my country. So this is something really important for you to check. But it is a third party that it's a credit card payment processor.
Okay, and then we had another question, which I think will help illustrate the difference between or the kind of benefits of using WooCommerce and another way of using the premium content block, which we spoke about. Cindy asked, how do you add videos for sale?
Add videos for sale. Okay. So the recurring payment or the premium content block that I showed earlier, it's probably, I would say that's similar to simple payments that you can. It's easier to use if you have only few items to sell because as you can see, everything will be created manually. For WooCommerce, you have a section where you can create your products and set up the payment, so everything will be much faster if you have a lot of videos to sell. So if you're gonna be selling videos, it's gonna be the same as as the example that I created earlier. You can also use a file block for people to download your videos.
So you would use a premium content block and then within that put a file block that contains the video. And then so only paying members would be able to access that video.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're selling videos on a larger scale that you want people to be able to pay for those videos as one-off downloads, WooCommerce or something like that might be a better option. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just want to add for WooCommerce, WooCommerce has an extension plugin called subscription and membership. It's like you're turning your website into a membership site where people can purchase the membership and subscription in different hierarchy. And once they are subscribed, they can have this particular, you can give them access to particular section like members only page where they can view all the videos and all those stuff. So the premium content lock that is specific to only that one video.
Okay, I've got a couple of people asking questions about how to access Simple Payments. Lisa asked, is Simple Payments a WordPress plugin? Not finding it in the plugin directory. So could you
It's
show
not a
maybe? Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a plugin. So it's a block. You can access it through your WordPress.com block editor. So you can click add new page, or you can also do this on post. And then, so from here, you can add new block by clicking this or this one on the upper left-hand side, or just do the forward slash and type in simple payments. And it's right there.
perfect. And then there were a few people asking about whether or not this is um, a free service, which it is if as you mentioned, you're on a premium plan or higher. But related to that, there was an anonymous attendee who asked, I just upgraded to a basic plan, but if I wanted to upgrade to premium in order to use these services, how does that work since I've already paid for a basic yearly plan?
Okay, so fees for using these services, simple payments. Word ads is free. This is free. Simple payments is free. However, since you're going to be using PayPal to receive the payments, please note that PayPal charges receiving fee. And then for the recurring payments, with premium plan, WordPress.com charges 4%, and additionally, Stripe charges typically 2.9% plus 30 cents. So you can use the service for free, but for receiving the payments, there will be charges.
Perfect. And then this is not specifically related to payments, but I think it would be helpful because I saw other people asking about it. How is an upgrade handled? Since someone's already paid for a personal plan and they want to upgrade to a premium plan, are they going to be double charged, or how is that handled?
No, you will not get double charge. So for example, you will only have to pay the difference. So automatically the system will detect whatever plan you're on. So, and it will, when you go to plan, so right now I am on a premium plan, right? And then I go to plans. So normally premium plan is, say business plan is $300. But if, since I already paid for a premium plan for $96, I only have to pay the difference. So 300 minus $96.
$204.
Yeah.
Right. So if you were to upgrade, you would essentially, you wouldn't be paying for the business plan in its entirety. You'd be paying literally for the upgrade from your current plan to the new plan, and you would just be charged the difference. Let's see. There are a few more people asking about Stripe, but we've already oh, here was a common one. So how much traffic is needed for word ads to actually generate revenue? Can you speak a bit to how long it typically takes for someone to actually see ad revenue, and what are the ways that you can work toward actually generating revenue through word ads?
Um, if you are going to monetize your site through word ads, you will need to get a really good traffic to your site, and we're probably talking about thousands of traffic. Just based on my observation on the sites who are really earning good money on word ads. Um, so, what I normally tell to my users is, if you are planning to earn money or monetize your site through ads, you first work on the contents and building traffic to your site. Probably do the search engine optimization, and do social media marketing, all those stuff to get people visit your site. Once you get people visit your site, you need to make those people come back. So you need to regularly post contents, quality contents to your site regularly. Once you already have that, the traffic will come in, and you would need probably it must be safe to say like probably at least 5,000, 10,000, like that. You really can't tell a specific number, but thing is you need to have really good traffic, like thousands of traffic to your site before you can start seeing really good numbers.
Yeah, so paying attention to search engine optimization, posting regularly, using your um, the keywords that you want to be associated with in your organic content, and kind of doing those things to drive traffic will also therefore then drive revenue if you're monetizing the site. As a last question here, it's come up multiple times. Do I get to choose what ads appear on my site, or is it random?
It is random, so you cannot choose which ads to display, but you can choose where to display them. So from if you will go to earn and view ad dashboard, and then you go to settings, you can choose here where to display your ads, but you cannot choose which ads to display.
Right. It's not entirely, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not entirely random either. You don't get to choose what ads display on your site, but it's kind of algorithmically determined by the visitor. So the ads are served up to the visitor based on their browsing history and sort of the ads that make sense to display to them, as opposed to being specific to the website.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. All right. So with that, I think, let me just browse these questions really quickly. There's a lot of people asking kind of the same things. Here, Brianna asks, how do people cancel a recurring payment if they want to stop it?
Oh yeah, really good question. So when you click upper right hand side, this is your profile, and then when you manage purchases, you will see this option right here is called other sites. So this is where you will see your recurring payments to the other sites, and this is where you can cancel it.
And then if a visitor to your site wants to cancel, so you're saying if this is the user to the site, they would come to this section to cancel the recurring payment to your site.
Yes.
Got it. And then if we could, just before we leave, I want to reiterate again, because somebody's asked again, questions about ads outside of WordPress.com. So if you have a self-hosted site, would you be able to use Word ads or not?
Yes, you can. I believe you will use Jetpack in order to use Word ads. So jetpack.com, it's a plugin. So you will install it to your self-hosted WordPress site.
All right, perfect. So thank you, Rose, for presenting today, and thank you everybody for attending. We will I'll stick around for a few minutes and try to answer some of these additional questions. If not, like I said, you can reach out to us at wordpress.com/contact, and you'll be receiving an email in the next couple of days with a link to this recording of the video, as well as a discount code if you want to upgrade or purchase a plan. Thanks. Bye.